Okay, guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Blue Point TV, where we talk about football and football related stories. All right, guys, I want us to talk about the Euros final. As you know, England will be meeting Spain in the final, Euro 2024. And for me, this game will be an interesting game. It will be an interesting game for this both side. And obviously, the favorite will be Spain because people will be believing that Spain is better than England based on performance. And even for me, I think Spain is the best team in this tournament. I think they have been the best team in this tournament from day one, from the first game. You know, they have won all their games. They haven't drew any game. They haven't lost any game. That will tell you how good they have been in this tournament as a team. As a team, for me, Spain, they are the best team, and they have been better than England for me. You know, in this tournament, England themselves, I feel like they have struggled in some of their games. Now, for me, the best performance that England have performed for me in this Euro for me is against Netherlands, against Holland. For me, that's their best performance in this Euro. They played very well against Netherlands. For me, they deserved the win. They were the better team. They controlled the game better in terms of ball possession. They had better ball possession. They were the better team. So for me, they deserve that win against Holland. And for Spain, for me, this will be the test for England. Playing against Spain will be the test for me because Spain, like I said before, they are the best team in terms of actual football, in terms of, playing as a team, controlling games, controlling the ball and everything. Spain have been the best team. And like I said, they haven't lost any game. They haven't even draw any game. They have won all their games leading to the final. So for me, this is the test for England. Now, which of these teams that I'm kind of rooting for to win? I will say I will want England to win. Now, the reason is because I have this connection with the English game, with Premier League, watching the Premier League, knowing many of these players. I feel like I want England to win. Another reason is because England as a nation haven't won a title for a very long time, for decades, for up to like 5 or 6 decades. They haven't won any title. And this is their chance. Obviously, the last Euro, they got to the final, they lost against Italy. And this is another chance for them to win as a nation. There are so many of their players that haven't won any title, even from their club side. There's players like, Harry Kane is the obvious one. They haven't won anything as a player. So if they can win this game against Spain, it will be a huge one for them as a nation, as a team as well, and also for some of these players leading into the next season. It will be, massive for them. So for me, it will be interesting to see, how this game will go against Spain. It will be interesting because I feel like they have a chance if they can give what they gave against Holland. Why not? Why can't they beat Spain? Obviously, I think Spain are the favorite. They are the better team for me in terms of what to watch them play in this tournament, in this competition. I feel like Spain are the best team, but England as well. They are a good team. They are a good team. Yes, they haven't really impressed us in their previous games. Like I said, for me, their best game is against Holland. Their previous game, they haven't really impressed. But at the end of the day, they are in the final. And they have some quality players as well. They have some very, very good players that can hurt Spain. Now, we know Spain, they are that kind of team that want to control the game. They want to push, they want to press, they don't sit back, they don't defend. I feel like playing against a team like Spain could be better for England because I think England struggle against teams that defend. That's my feeling. I feel like England, they struggle against teams that sit back and defend. But if they play against teams that want to attack them, they play better. Like Holland, I feel like Holland, they are not a defensive side. Even if England had the better possession in that game against Holland, I still think Holland, they are not a defensive side. But for Spain, Spain are more attacking than Holland. Spain, they like to control the game. They want to hold the ball. So it will be interesting to see how the England coach Southgate will approach this game. I feel like he should go for it. He shouldn't sit back. He shouldn't defend because if they sat back, I think they will give Spain the chance to just go on and win the game. So for me, they should attack Spain because this Spanish team, I think if you go at them, you can hurt them. And also, if playing against the Spanish side like this, that will not sit back, it's better for them because they can also hit them, on a counter. And for me, I think England defensively, they are also good. They don't give chances too. They don't give too many chances. Defensively, they are also good. Like I said before, they have some very good players. So it will be interesting to see, how this, game will go. Let's just talk about some players for this both team that could be crucial for them. Now, I want to start with Spain. For me, the young star Yamin Lemar, I think he will be important for Spain if Spain can win this game. If he can, obviously he will be playing against Trippier from that right wing, and it will be interesting to see how Trippier will, match up with him because he has been very good for me. For me, the best young player in this tournament. I mean, he has been very, very, very good for Spain. Knowing that he is, 16. Obviously, he turned 17 on Saturday, I think. So he's still a young player playing like this. So it will be interesting to see how he will match up playing against Trippier. That I think as well has been very good defensively for England, playing as the left back. So it will be interesting to see how he will match up playing against Trippier. Then their midfield. Obviously, the obvious name there in the Spanish midfield is Rodri. For me, like I said, for me, he's the best DM in the world. He has shown that for years. And if England can make sure he doesn't hold the ball too much, they will have a chance. But it's difficult to keep him quiet because he's a very clever player. So for me, he himself will be crucial for Spain if Spain want to win this game. Like I said before, if England can keep him quiet, because I feel like it's through him that Spain control games. It's through Rodri. If Rodri is in the game, they will control the game. That's what I feel about the Spanish team. If you watch the games that they have played, if Rodri is in the game, Spain, they are a better team. Obviously, attacking wise, the wingers, they operate with the wingers, like Williams and Yamin Lemar. These two players are also crucial for the Spanish national team because they operate with those two players. Williams and Winger, those two players will be important as well for England, for Spain, just as Rodri will be important for Spain. So it will be interesting to see how Spain themselves will approach playing against a good side like England. Now, talking about England, players that I think could be important, for England. Harry Kane has obviously, I feel like in the past game against Holland, I feel like he wasn't in the game for me. Yeah, Harry Kane for me wasn't in the game against Holland. Yes, we know he's a very, very good striker. For me, world-class striker. But if England wants to win this game, he has to step up in this final. He has to step up in this final. We know Harry Kane is that kind of, number 9 that wants to drop deep. He wants to join the play. He wants to connect with, with the midfielders. And sometimes if he does that, there's no player or there's no one, in the 18-yard box that the English midfielders will want to pass the ball to, whereas he's the number 9. So for me, I will want him to stay there because they have other midfielders, other players that can, control the game in the midfield. So I feel like Harry Kane, if England wants to win this game, he has to step up because for me, he's their best player in terms of big name. He is their best player. Even if we know they have Saka, they have Jude Bellingham, they have Foden, but I mean, Harry Kane is really, really important for this English national team. It's very, very important for England if they want to go on and defeat Spain in this final. Jude Bellingham is another person. Obviously, sometimes he's not really in the game if you watch him, but he's a player of moment. He's that kind of player that can create something from nothing. You can use the little 9-minute equalizer he made against which of the teams? Is Slovenia or Slovakia they played against, 9-minute equalizer that he equalized for England. That's why I said he is a player of moment. So for me, I don't think that's the reason why they will not substitute him, even if he's not performing to the level that we want him to perform consistently. But like I said, he's a player of moment. He can create something anytime. So Jude Bellingham as well, he will be important for England if England would go on to win this game against Spain. He has to try to control the game. He has to, try to control the midfield if, England will have a chance. And defensively as well, England, I feel, should be strong defensively, because I think this game, I will expect Spain to control the game, even if I think England have midfielders that can match the Spanish midfield. But I think based on system, based on how we know the Spanish team likes to play, I will expect the Spanish team to control the game. But defensively, the English defense will be important as well for England. If England want to have a chance to win this game, they have to be strong defensively. They have to make sure the Spanish attack do not penetrate their defense. They have to make sure the Spanish attack do not penetrate the defense. So defensively, they have to strong. They have to be strong if they want to win this game. So it will be interesting to see how the game will go. So what's your thoughts? What's your opinion on this final, against England and Spain? Your thoughts and your opinion on the game, you let me know. And also, please, guys, if you're watching the video on YouTube, Blue Point TV, subscribe to the channel. And also like the video, it's really important. And we are also on Facebook. Follow the channel Blue Point TV. Share the video as well. Thank you, guys. Stay safe while I see you again. Bye.